Yo, what's up my wood frogs? What's up my Wuthering Waves frogs? So in this video, I'm gonna be yapping a bunch, okay? Don't expect no special editing, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and say that. Don't expect no editing. I'm sorry. This is gonna be a yap fashion, yap session, whatever, okay? I might be talking my brains off here on you guys. So in this video, we're gonna be talking about should you worry about meta in Wuthering Waves? And I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys my answer. At the moment, since it's going to be early game, not really, but when it comes time for Tower Adversity, that's going to be a completely different story, and I'm probably not going to mention anything else about Tower Adversity for now. But in short term, if you have a skill issue, you're probably going to end up eventually having like 9 teams or something that you're going to probably have to worry about for Tower Adversity. If you don't have a skill issue, okay, maybe you might need like 2 or 3, who knows. But for now, we're going to be talking about, hey, should you pull for meta? Should you get Verona, the character everybody's been talking about, the big talk of the community, like the #1 character that everybody has been preaching about, that she shouldn't be the only one that's getting praise in this community. No, but like the only character that you should more likely probably get. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I actually agree. Verona is actually a really good character when you do read upon her kit. It's kind of funny because somebody in my comments on one of my community tabs was saying she's basically the Bennett of Wuthering Waves, which was actually kind of interesting to say. But the main reasons why everybody's going to be getting Verona, right? If you guys haven't realized why everybody's been saying, yo, get Verona, is because one, her inherit skill, where she would give you a shield and she would make it where you would resist a fatal death. That's really good, but it happens every 10 minutes. But to be honest, this skill alone, long as it exists, is a good thing in my honest opinion. Like, of course, if you got a skill issue, it won't matter because it's gonna be every 10 minutes. So even if you do resist that death, if you still end up getting left right beat up, of course it's not gonna matter. Now it's also because of her transition skill as well. This also goes for Baji as well, because you will easily know it's a support character unless there's another character that comes out that's like a damage dealer or something that has like 30 seconds to them. But for now, it seems like every single support character in the game at the moment, Baji and Verena, has this 30-second duration to them, where they will be increasing your, like, it's an all team buff, so they will be increasing your team damage overall, which is actually a really good buff here as well. So yeah, and my honest opinion, and I'm pretty sure she got some good heals as well. But before I get, another reason why everybody's going to get Verona is the simple fact she has the fastest rotation in the game. You guys probably seen it. 1010 made a video on it. I highly suggest you guys check out that video. Having a fast rotation, having a character that could go in and out really quickly, it's a good thing. It's a very good thing in my honest opinion, because some characters in this game really value that field time. So you're gonna be kind of stuck. Not, how should I say this? You're probably gonna be stuck not getting that fast damage rotation off all the time, because like that certain character that you might need to switch to use their outro skill or something, like you gotta stay in that field for a little bit tad longer just to get that outro skill. But the fact with Verona that she has the fast rotation is crazy. But should you pull for Verona for those reasons alone? I'm gonna go ahead and say this. You don't have to. It's highly recommended, because the fact of one, like, if you have a skill issue, if you feel like you're not gonna be good at Wuthering Waves, obviously get Verona. Alright, until you get adjusted to Wuthering Waves combat and you feel like it's a bit more easy or whatever, even then, just get Verona in general, okay? Like, to be honest, she's a good character. You can't go wrong with her. Of course, a lot of people are going to be telling you, hey, you know, support characters get power crept all the time, and I actually do agree. I don't think there's been a single gacha game that existed where there has been one support character that remained throughout each and every patches that, you know, remain in like S tier or something. Like every time, eventually there's gonna be a stronger support character soon after. So you do have to consider the fact that, hey, there's a good chance that Verona will get power crept, right? But let me go ahead and tell you guys this as well. See, you guys can make that argument, right? But let me go back and say this. Hey, think about it long term. Is Verona kit to you a good kit that could remain long term. Like, will she survive at least 4 or 5 patches at least of being a support character that you should probably get for your team? Because she could go on any team, to be honest with you. Like, any team that you make, right? And to be honest, in my honest opinion, for what I read, her kit does sound like a kit that should at least be able to survive for a while, resist death, like all team increase. Like, I'm pretty her kit overall is a good kit, and she one of the fast rotation characters in the game. Unless we get a support character that could have a fast rotation like her in a sense, I don't know. I think Verona would be that one character that would be here long term. So it won't hurt for you to at least get Verona, even if you think you won't have a skill issue or not. I think Verona in general is just gonna be that one good character. It'll be a while before she get power cut, right? So that's my honest opinion about Verona. You could go for her. It's recommended to go for her, but you don't have to pull for her. Okay, it's not like the end of the world if you guys don't get her. Listen, okay, I understand you probably got another team that you already built, and that's where I'm gonna lead into my second talk here. Okay, so once the game release, I would highly recommend you guys just go for somebody who seems the most enjoyable or seem the most fun to you, because majority of the characters kit will be getting changed anyway. Okay, so I'm pretty sure Danjin, Encore, Jajin, I'm pretty sure most of these characters on the roster list here, right, on this problem website, their kit is going to be slightly tuned or slightly changed or maybe reworked overall. Who knows what they're going to do when the game release? We haven't seen much. Well, we did kind of see from their advertising, we did see them like improve quality wise for some of their ultimates and such, but same time, just go for who you want, bro. So I'm going for Encore, right? I already got my team in mind. So I was like, okay, I was reading on Encore ability. She's really good in her ultimate state, right? And she's a crazy technical character. Like, her kit seems the most enjoyable, and I watched some CBT gameplay of her. She seems like a fun character in my honest opinion. So what I could do for Encore, if I want to get the best value out of her, right? Because, you know, even if you get a character that seems fun to you, you still have to go back and get the best value out of them, so that character could be even more fun, and you'll be happy that, you know, haha, big funny damage or whatever, right? So in my honest opinion, Verona could still go with Encore. So to be honest, like, since Encore don't really have a fusion buffer, like, there's not a character, like, there's not a specific character that Encore really wants. There's like multiple teams Encore could have, and that's something I kind of want to really preach about, because somebody, like, that's what I was talking about it with like yesterday about my comments. Encore don't really have a specific team until there's a fusion buffer that exists, right? There's no fusion buffer that is like Mortify. If we go to Mortify here, right? The only reason why we're gonna throw Mortify on like a team with Encore is because the simple fact of his outro skill here as well, heavy attack damage, and that's something Encore has. Like she got some damages that come from her heavy attack. So of course you could easily throw Mortify on him, on the team, because Mortify goes with a couple characters in the game. So that's one of the reasons why I'm going to use Mortify. I think Mortify is going to help me love Encore even more and have a better experience when I'm playing the Encore, right? If I don't want to use Mortify, I could come here and I could use either Jajin or I could use Yinlin, right? The only reason why you guys might say, okay, why are you going to use both of them for? Like, aren't they're like going to be for other characters or other teams? Remember what I said. Multiple teams could exist and multiple characters could go with Encore, because there's not a real specific character that Encore wants right now. Until another fusion buffer comes out, that's when maybe Encore will be better than where she stands at, okay? But right now, the only reason why we're going to use Jajin is the simple fact is because of her resonant liberation damage. I said it, Encore was good in her like ultimate stage, right? Okay, so that means pretty much Jajin should work with her. That's like the most casual answer. Like from a casual standpoint, that should work. Like, if you just read their kit, okay, she's good in her ultimate. Let me find somebody who's good at buffing the ultimate for her. Okay, so Jajin, and then we come to Yinlin. Only reason why like you're not gonna get full value off of Yinlin is because she buff Electro users anyway. So of course her best team is gonna be with Kacharo or Kakarot. If you guys, I pretty much wish they kept Kakarot, but Kacharo is gonna be her like best team. Like Yinlin, Kacharo, easy clear content type of deal. Okay, easy clear. Like I'm gonna be having multiple accounts with I'm gonna have multiple accounts, and Kacharo and Yinlin is gonna be on one of those accounts together, because I actually want to see how strong that team is upon release. But you see here, she also has resonant liberation damage bonus, and Yinlin could actually because of that, Yinlin could generally actually go on a couple of teams here as well, which makes Yinlin a perfect character that you should probably go out and look for. So yeah, but hey, if you for some reason don't want to use Mortify, Yinlin, Jajin, okay, there's still a couple more characters as this, right? You got Rover, Sunhwa, and pretty much Baji. Like Baji as well will still increase your character damage here as well. If you didn't give it Rana, but you still want to get that that little damage buff, you could get it from Baji. Okay, I'm pretty sure she's one of the free characters that people said that you got back in the CBT test or whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much everything for Encore, really. Like, even though if you don't want to chase meta, end of the day, you still gotta make that character that you did pull for meta in a way, so you can have fun with that character. If you're gonna pull for like Ling Yang, I'm pretty sure Sanha, what's her outro? Yeah, like glacial damage. Like once she switch out, Ling Yang could probably like, yeah, okay, give me that, give me the glacial damage. There we go. You're gonna be doing some nice, pretty much damage for like 14 seconds. Okay, like you're still gonna have to probably eventually use a character that you probably didn't want to on a team, because if you want to use like a fun character, eventually you have to go back and make that character meta so they can actually generally deal some damage so you can enjoy the game in a way. I'm sorry, that's just the true reality of this. But end of the day, should you worry about trying to get the meta broken character right now? You don't have to, because the reason is, one, there's a possible chance Farina could get power crept anytime, but two, her kit seems like it could stay here for a long term. But three, just play whoever you want. Most of these characters' kit is going to be changed eventually anyway, so play whoever you want. There's no reason for everybody in the community to go on Twitter, to go under these Reddit posts and YouTube comments under these content creators videos and say, hey, why are you using Encore with this dude? Why are you using Encore with Mortify? Okay, she's gonna be better with Jajin. Okay, I understand that. But hey, did you realize that Encore don't really have a specific character or specific unit that synergize with her the most or the best? Because there's multiple characters on this roster list that can synergize with her at any time, because there's no fusion buffer. So until the fusion buffer drop, it is what it is. She's probably not gonna be like broken until that fusion buffer drop. That's what I'm trying to say. You can also probably use Yang Yang, because I'm pretty sure Yang Yang is a battery sort of character that just gives you liberation or whatever. So yeah, so you see what I'm trying to say? There's multiple, you don't have to worry about meta. I even said in my last video, I try to give you guys the best way to imagine how to build your team with these character stats here. That's my view. That's what I'm trying to say, is to just, hey, right now, pick whoever you want, make them broken in their own way, make them the meta, and have fun at the game. There you go. That's Wuthering Waves for you. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Hopefully it gave you a better mindset at what you want to do for Wuthering Waves. Like I said, this video was gonna be a yap session. I was gonna yap your guys' head off, but hey, hopefully you guys did agree with my points. If you guys disagree with my points, hey, I don't care. I stand on my business. But hey, I had my fun yapping a bunch of nonsense. Join my Discord server if you guys haven't. I'm actually running a giveaway there for four lucky winners, so you guys can get a battle pass for Wuthering Waves. And hey, follow my Twitter. I'll see you guys in another video soon.